It's just something to stew on whenever you're watching this. Just be like, what would I want?
Something else to stew on. Did you see Josh Allen's deal?
I have that in my notes as well.
Oh, light it up.
Yeah, no, I want to get your thoughts on it. So for those of you that aren't aware, Josh Allen has signed a deal that extends him through the 2028 season, which even just saying 2028 seems like light years away.
It's disturbing. It's like Ender's Game.
Yeah, it just seems like, first of all, it's hard to believe that we're in 2021. But break down the deal for me in terms of money. What's he getting?
If I am correct, I thought it was $258 million.
Correct.
Over, was it 6 years?
I don't know the year. I thought it was a 4 year.
It's a 6-year contract.
All right, there we go.
Extension, and it is $258 million over 6 years.
And I saw that $150 million was guaranteed. Guaranteed. He just Josh Allen woke up this morning, and he's like, I have $150 million.
I think it is the most guaranteed money ever given to an NFL player. Guaranteed money. I do believe. So basically what I do love, okay, here are my thoughts about it. First of all, Josh Allen is a Buffalo Bill. Like he has sold his soul to the Buffalo Bill way.
Love him or hate him, he's a Bill.
He's a Bill. And what I love about the Josh Allen contract very specifically is him coming out and saying, I know they're not paying me for what I've done, but what I will do.
That's a lot of pressure.
Boy Liz on the pressure. He eats it up the way that one might eat up gabagool.
Okay. You could have just said like Cheerios.
I was thinking of The Office.
Ah, fair.
I'll take the gabagool. The gabagool.
Wait, where's that from?
It's when Michael goes out and he's eating with what's his name, Andy and Dwight, and the guy that they think is the mob boss.
Yep, there we go.
In shorts. I'll take the gabagool. The gabagool. Sir, we don't have that. I'll take the gabagool. I do love the contract. I think it is very fitting for a guy who has accelerated, who they have built the entire Buffalo Bills program around. And they said, we trust you. Here's the credit card, little boy. We trust you. Bring home that bacon. Don't come back with them beans to build like a magical
bean tower.
Yeah, a bean tower. Though, if you think about it, you go up the bean tower, you find the golden goose.
Yeah, but like, is the bean tower secure? Like what's the foundation like?
Oh, that's a great point. There's Stephon Diggs just chopping it down.
Okay, so with them spending that much money on him, I'm not super familiar with how like the salary cap works in the NFL or just like how salaries work in terms of teams. Does that leave them a whole lot of room to go get him more talent should he need it?
I would have to look into more of the specifics regarding the Buffalo Bills salary cap. You do have a limit. You have your whatever it is. If it's $198 million,
right?
Because I know there's a standard across. I believe there's a standard across the board.
I'm pretty sure there's a salary cap.
There is. Football, there is. Baseball, there's not. Correct. That's why teams like the Yankees just
baseball. Yeah, baseball there isn't, and basketball there isn't. I don't believe as well. Hockey there is.
Is there now?
Don't quote me on that.
I got warm up in here.
But maybe.
No, when I look at the Bills, when I look at everything that they're doing, I think their team is Super Bowl worthy. I think they are. I think that they have the pieces to make a Super Bowl run. That window is open, even with that contract extension.
So they have Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs,
Cole Beasley in the slot. They've got, they got rid of Smoke Brown. They got rid of, so they have Isaiah McKenzie. I want to say, I have to look up.
Who's the running back?
Now, running back is where that's their biggest issue.
Okay.
Specifically last year, I think they had Devin Singletary and, I'm going to look up the depth chart.
So nobody big, basically.
No, they don't have a great, running back is not their powerful position.
But, I guess when I think about Josh Allen, I don't necessarily want to think of him as a Stafford, but I think of him as having a good enough arm where I think you can survive without a running game for a little bit.
Yeah, because he's also got the legs.
Yeah.
He had the most, I think he had the most rushing TDs last year. If not, it was him or Lamar Jackson with the most rushing TDs.
I find that hard to believe.
Because you look at it, it's his wide receivers are Gabriel Davis, Stephon Diggs, Cole Beasley, and then you've got running backs, Devin Singletary, Zach Moss was their second guy. Yeah, I look at the Bills, I look at what their offense was able to accomplish. Between Beasley and Diggs, they were the best wide receiver duo in the modern 16-game era to exist. They broke all the records. They were incredible.
Right.
Incredible. Though now we are moving into a 17-game season. It's going to be a weird year.